Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. Now this is what I hate about living in the UK, that we don't get to see a lot of things that you guys in the US or maybe Canada get to see with regards to Halloween. I just literally found out that Halloween H20 has alternate and deleted scenes from the final cut of the movie. And not only that, those scenes were actually included in the TV version of Halloween H20 over in you guys in the US and Canada, whereas us in the UK never got to see that. Maybe that was a good thing for certain reasons, which we'll get into, but we never got to see those scenes and they weren't even included on the DVD or the Blu-ray or anything like that. So I never ever got to see them until today. Somebody let me know that not only have these scenes been filmed, but they're actually online. They're on YouTube, and I watched them and I thought, there's some scenes I can understand why they're removed or changed, and there's some scenes that I thought they should have just kept that in. Why not keep that in? It helps the characters build, or it helps to build the characters up. So yeah, I was completely taken aback because I absolutely love Halloween H20 and I didn't know about it until today. So we'll go through the three scenes that I saw and I'll let you know if I think it's better to leave them out or better to keep them in. The first one I saw was Marion's death. Now there is a bit of an alternate cut in this. Some of the scenes are new to me, but some of them have been cut in different order, so they look different. Now in this TV version, they missed out Jimmy's death completely. You didn't see Jimmy's face with the skate in it. That's obviously for TV purposes, so they had to rejig the footage in that scene, which I didn't really like. I preferred the theatrical version, but they did add in a few shots of Michael Myers walking down the hall, etc. And Marion looking at Laurie Strode's file and noticing that it's missing, and you get to see a better expression in the TV version than you did in the theatrical cut. So in this scene as a whole, I think the bits that they took out, they should have kept in for the theatrical release. And obviously we didn't get to see Jimmy's death, etc., or his friend falling down, so those bits should have been kept in. So it's a mixture of both for this one. There's extended bits of this scene that I thought they should have kept in, especially Marion's reaction to finding out that Laurie's folder has been tampered with. Next up, we've got the rest stop scene, which again is a bit of an alternate extended cut of the original theatrical cut. You get all the same bits that happen in the theatrical cut, but you get a little bit of extra stalking by Michael Myers. Now I always say that Halloween H20 has probably got the best stalking in it since the original two movies, Halloween 1 and Halloween 2. So when you add some of these extras in, it makes it even better. When you see the woman and her daughter get into the bathroom stall, you see Michael Myers popping his head out and looking at them, just standing there staring. Why would you not keep that in the theatrical cut? It makes absolutely no sense to take that part out. So I think the TV version with that extended cut, it works a lot better to help show that narrative that Michael Myers is still that original stalker. The third and last one that I seen was probably the best one, and it doesn't even involve Michael Myers. It shows Will talking to Laurie, or Kerry, he thinks her name's Kerry, played by Adam Arkin, and he's just telling Laurie about his childhood, about his family, that his dad was cheating on his mum, or his mum was cheating on his dad. Yeah, his mum was cheating on his dad, sorry, and his dad came in and caught them, and he was beating the guy up in front of him, and it scarred him as a kid, and his dad always blamed him for not telling him what was going on when he was out working or away. And it shows that Will has that character in him as well. He's not just this two-dimensional character. There's something about him that warms to you. Maybe they took it out for timing purposes, I don't know, but it helps. It shows that Laurie can trust this guy, because when she was watching him tell the story, it's almost like she was looking at him thinking, you're opening up to me and I'm going to open up to you now. So I think it made no sense to take that out, because it really creates a three-dimensional character with him, and it probably makes his death more impactful when he dies in the movie. Now, I still loved him anyway. I think he was a great character, but just giving us more information about his backstory would make the world of sense, make the world of good for me, because I like him. And just by looking at this scene, I thought, I like him even more now. I think that gives him character. So to take it out makes no sense. Halloween H20 is one of the shortest movies in the franchise. It's probably one of the reasons why it feels so fast paced, and one of the reasons that I do like it. But by adding in these scenes, it will probably add about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe about 3 minutes to the runtime of the movie, which doesn't hurt. You know, it would take it up to about 89 minutes or so. So it's silly to leave these scenes out because it adds to the storyline, it adds to certain characters, and it adds to the stalking of Michael Myers. It's only a positive to add some of these scenes in. I know that creatively, maybe they thought, we can't do this, we can't do that. But to me, watching the movie as a whole and then watching these extra scenes, it makes sense just to put them all in because it helps beef up the timeline and it helps beef up the characters as well as Michael Myers. So for me, seeing this for the first time was pretty cool because it's been over 25 years since the movie came out. I just think adding those scenes in would have been perfect. Maybe down the line, 30th anniversary, they'll give us an extended edition, maybe over 90 minutes long. I personally don't know if these are the only 3 scenes that are different. Maybe there's more out there that I've not seen yet. Those are just the 3 that I've been made aware of and I've come across, and I would just add them all in because I think they're great. So what are your thoughts on these scenes, guys? I'll leave a link down below to the actual scenes themselves if you haven't seen them, and you can watch them in their full glory. But if you've seen them, what are your thoughts on them? Do you think they should have kept them in? Do you think they should have left them out? And is there any other scenes that I've not been made aware of? And if there is, link them down below so I can watch them as well, guys, because I do like to see stuff like this. I wish that with every addition to every Halloween movie they would give us all the deleted scenes. I'm sure eventually we'll get the alternate ending to Halloween 2018. I'm sure we'll get alternate endings and deleted scenes to other movies down the line, but give us them now. We want to see them all now. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you soon. Meeting adjourned.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the back!